Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast and No Man's Sky, the abandoned universe. How you doing? Still fighting through it. Still getting through it. Did a lot of work. And my voice is shot to hell. I'm starting to... I can start sounding like Captain Steve. You know? He has a little No Man's Sky videos. No. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, whoa. This better not be empty. You bastards! Oh! You bastards! There's a bug. I had you sons of bitches. I had a load of rusted metal in that one, and I had a load of runaway mold in that one, and I had to quit playing for a little bit. And when I came back, they're empty. You sons! I should have almost twice as many nanites. By the way, if you're wondering why I've got all this shit, buried caches are a good thing to find in the abandoned mode, and we're going to explain why. Because that's how you're going to get your upgrades. That's how you're going to get those C class. Well, I only got C class, but that's how you get like your your buffs on your stuff. Buffs on your stuff. But yeah, and I haven't installed anything because one, I don't have any spaces in them, and I do. So what did I get here? I got storage augmentation. Well, see there, that's great first, but I'm not going to install it on the Radiant Pillar. I need to find a different ship, and I don't necessarily know how to get a different ship just yet because we don't have the benefit of using navigation data to buy charts at this space station. So we're gonna have to just maybe either fly low and slow over the over whatchamacallit, the landscape to find. What did we get from this? Got nanites? Yep, we got nanites. I mean, he's just rolling the dice really on these things, but it's the best way I know how so far to get them. That's, buried cache. We'll just go find another one and see what else we get. Nice round. So I've got tool augmentation, multi-tool augmentation slots. I've got ship expansions, and I got exosuit expansion. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm only gonna install the ones on my suit. I'm not gonna install the ones on the ship or the multi-tool because I hope to get a different one. But I've got to go to the. We've got to go to we got to go shopping at the Anomaly. Another storage augmentation. My goodness, I'm gonna have a pretty decent tricked out ship once we get everything done. That's all I got around here for right now. No other. That's a very technology model. I got enough of those right now. I got like 40 of them. I'm good for that for right now. Okay, let's go back to the ship. Let's go to the Anomaly. Let's go to the Anomaly, chops, and buy some shit. I should do the entire series like that, shouldn't I? Just, British sailor. I actually watched, for the first time, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And a lot of people did not like that movie. A lot of people did not like that movie at all. It did not do well. I particularly liked... I love those kinds of movies. Those are fun. Like, they're kind of like a heist, kind of like that. But, the cast, I mean, Henry Cavill, Alex Pettyfer, Alan Richardson, I can't even pronounce his name, but he's the doctor on Strange New Worlds, and I love him. He's awesome. And, I mean, basically, the idea being is that, I'm still pissed off about this. That it's the genesis of James Bond, in a sense. Because, I got another... We'll go there. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't have... It won't... I'm not going to go there just yet, because it won't be filled up. I just went there. So let's go to the here. Let's go do this. Oh, actually, let me make sure I got everything on my person that I need. Let's remove ship augmentation. We're not going to use that. We want storage, exosuit storage. Yeah, we want that. And we're not going to use that. But okay, let's go ahead and go to the. I'm saving on ship fuel, but we're gonna actually save on ship fuel once we go to the Anomaly. I really wish I would have had that extra batch of nanites, so it ticks me off. All right. Anyways, so the story tells of during World War II, Churchill was they were they weren't doing that great. Hitler's got U-boats all over the damn place, and they're just really taking on everything, and there's a guy that's in prison, played by Henry Cavill, Gus, I think it is. Oh, I don't have a thing for that. And they said, hey, we have a shot. We can go. The U-boats that are all like, they're submarines basically, like early submarines, but they have to surface, and they have there's a ship that has to. I'm getting all over the place because I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. There's a ship called the Duchessy, I think, that has to. I pushed it way over the other side of the map. Let's get here. They have to sink this ship that is carrying supplies for the U-boats, especially carbon dioxide scrubbers, like the scrubbers that that clean the carbon dioxide out of the air from all of the people breathing on the U-boat, and then turn it back into oxygen, so that they can keep breathing and they can stay under. Otherwise, they have to surface, and they're not effective at taking out Allied ships if they're on the surface. That's the whole point. So the goal is to go sink the ship, and he has to put together a team, and he's got some people with him, and they have to go to break one guy out of La Palma, a prison, and then they have to get to this around the curve of Africa, where the Ivory Coast is, and all that place, and come around to the eastern side of or western side of Africa, and where Fernando Po, where there's a casino, and like the Spanish and the Germans are all there, and they want to blow it up, but it's never an easy thing, and it's just but the guy that Carrie Always from The Princess Bride and Days of Thunder, like all these great movies with he's in Saw, the first Saw movie. He plays M, basically M, and his son is Ian Fleming. Like literally, historically, the son of this guy was Ian Fleming, who wrote the James Bond novels, and he based, I think, in part, the character of James Bond on this guy played by Mitchell Phillips, I think, Gus, I think, played by Henry Cavill. Okay, now in real life, the guy looks nothing like Henry Cavill. I mean, Henry Cavill, Superman, dude, big. But these are all real people in real life. And Marjorie, what was her name? She was an actress. She was like she was infiltrating as a spy of the Germans, and they ended up getting married. Blah blah blah. That's all a side story. You'll find out till after the movie. Then, like the end credits, they tell you these things. But Ian Fleming basically bases the character of James Bond off this guy. The Operation Postmaster is what the operation was to sink this ship. And he got the name James Bond from a book about birds by an author named it James Bond, but the character and the things he did were based off of this guy. So it's pretty cool, and I enjoyed all that, and it was fun. It was just fun. So like those are like I like those movies, like Force 10 from Navarone, another really horribly received movie in the late 70s. Stars just right off of Star Wars, Harrison Ford and Carl Weathers before Rocky, and Robert Shaw from Jaws. Excellent movie, still excellent, and in actuality, I think Jaws in the movie? The guy, the Richard Kiel, I think he was in the movie. Anyways, yeah, I think he was in the movie. Anyways, regardless, it was a good movie. So, okay, well, while we're here, we got 48 salvage data. There's definitely things I want to get, because I'm wasting so much carbon on refining all of my stuff down. I'm going to unlock... Yep, I'm going to unlock the large refiner. That will save us money. I also want to get the nutrient processor. Let me hold off on getting that right now. because I don't want to waste the money on Ooh, there's a lot of noise in this. Holy shell! I've been told the signal booster would be a good idea to get. I don't know that that's such a good idea. It's only going to cost me one. I'm going to do it. I definitely want to get. I have to get the gas extractor. Where is? Okay, I'm going to get the gas extractor. And that's the only thing that's the last thing I should need from here. I typically would do the proximity switch. However, since I have pretty much figured out a way to get, with the extension of the base limits, I don't really need to do that, because that's if I was only using solar panels. Typically, I use this when I have solar panels, but now that I have a way of getting power to the base, I don't care. That leaves me with 17. Eventually, I'd like to. I gotta unlock all these for the simple fact that I want to be able to grow this stuff for other things. I could start the process now. Get the hydroponic tray because I do have those nip buds. And then everything else is like, dung, 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 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, So there's another 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 36 that I need. I think it's like 36 needed to unlock all of these. So, okay, that's good for that for right now. The only other thing we can do here is unlock recipes. Oh, wait, I should check this out. What's this thing like? What's this about? It needs to be repaired. And I don't have the things to repair it. Yet I do have a planet here that has dioxide, but the pyrite I don't think I have. Cobalt, phosphor. I don't have everything here, so there's no sense in me buying this just now. And it's not exactly spectacular. It's got more slots in it, and it's free. Oh well, shit. I'll take that. It's free. Fine, we'll have it. I'd like to not use it right now. We'll just keep it with the old, whatever. So, okay, here, I do want to unlock... I'm going to unlock these for the simple fact is that might be some cool stuff that we can get from inside. Now, this unfortunately needs emerald and a microprocessor. I don't have any emerald yet. However, oddly enough, I did unlock... or I got cadmium from one of the buried caches. So I could at least get to a red planet, a red star system. And then I want to do this as well. This as well. This as well. This as well, because we may need this stuff going forward. Might as well unlock it and have it out. Okay, what about the rest of the stuff? I'm not going to worry about this just yet. We're in no rush. You know what though? I am going to unlock. I do know that lubricant is a component to some stuff, so we might as well have that handy. You know what? We'll unlock this tree. The other stuff we don't necessarily need right away. Circuit boards might be important. And living glass might be important. Okay, that's all we're gonna get from here. All right, now that we got that, we'll continue. Oh, you know what else I needed to do? And it's back. I have to go get it from the. I have to get it from the base. Do I still have? I have. Shit! I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that, and I wish I would have had that other 5,000 nanites. Pisses me off. But let's go ahead and go get stuff. Let's see here. Let's go to Rusted Metal Prime. Get us some more of that. I'm going to go get some more. We're going to get some more nanites from Runaway Mold. We'll go back to that farm. Okay, how much is here? Is it filled up again? No, it is not filled up at all. Well. Okay, we'll take it because that's 500 worth anyways. That's 500 of that. That pisses me off. That's so... I didn't think... I knew it did it with the automated miners. Like that you could put onto a deposit. And I knew it did it with the oxygen harvesters. But I didn't think it would do it with the portable whatchamacallit. That's shitty. That's bullshit there. Okay, let's go. We can go get some more of that stuff as well. Yeah, we are definitely in need of a new ship. Whoop. And multi-tool. I'm not so keen about getting all the stuff that just to make a multi-tool, thing. Could be useful. In fact, I don't know how will we be able to make a staff weapon like we did with the autophage in regular play. Who knows? I do want to unlock the economy scanner as well. That's going to probably have to wait until I harvest up more. We may need to go back to the... Alright, let's see here. So that gives me another 4,092. What's it going to cost me to build this thing? Large refiner, sodium nitrate microprocessors. I need 5 microprocessors. Alright, let's go back to the space station. Get the... Go to see if we can buy some microprocessors so I don't have to build them. I guess the other way we could really start... We need to really start traveling to other systems, and I think if you do that, then you can grab some... You'll be rewarded with some upgrades in these two sides, one way or the other, like when you start picking up stuff in the middle. Can't do that because I already did it, but that same idea. Oh, yeah. Maybe while we're here. Alright, let's pick up a few of these. We got a little bit of money on us. We can... Yeesh! Damn, that's... Shit! We gotta make some cash. Alright, let's pick up 5 of these. Alright, we have anything we can really... No, we don't really. We really have nothing. Oh, shit, we could sell the hell out of this. I found another one of these in buried caches. We could go make another run. Now, that's the other thing that I have a question on. I don't know if we talked about it before. But if I don't have a... if I do not have a way to get a freighter, because every 5th system you jump to, you have to, stop a pirate attack. If there's no pirates, well, how the hell are we going to get a freighter? How does that work? Why isn't it... Oh, I gotta craft it here. It's okay, hold on a second. So, Atlas Pass 1, 2. What's the 3? I need the emerald. That's just... See, I got the cadmium? But it needs 200 of it. I'm not going to use up my cadmium like that. Copper. I could do the Atlas Pass 1. I don't want to waste my microprocessors, though. So, but I'm wondering what else you can get from back there with those. So that's I'm just trying to figure out what I can do, where I can get stuff at, because we are obviously limited because we are in abandoned mode. So just checking, just kind of wondering. Where else do we want to go? We want to go back to the base. And then let's see about unlocking some stuff there as well, because of the research terminals that we have set up. Alright, back to base. I should really name that the hub for now. It's going to end up being Oxygen Prime is what it's going to be, because we're going to set up the oxygen station. And that was the whole point of me getting all that damn rusted metal and turned into twice as much ferrite dust to make all the metal plating to do all the supply depots. Sons of bitches. Alright, so we don't need these anymore. And I'm going to get rid of one of them because it's just taking up space. I'm going to just, because I'll go to a base and I'll forget to grab one. I won't have any damn thing to put in stuff. So we'll just throw that for now. No intention of using it anywhere else. Whoa! Hello! How you doing there, bub? Alright, we need sodium nitrate. Well, I still need it. Shit! I still need one. I'll leave one down for now. It's like putting that first dollar in the in a frame on the back of your bar. All right, So we should have plenty of sodium because I've been picking up sodium along the way. Shay here, what do you got from sodium? Ooh, I guess. Yeah, a lot of carbon. We're gonna have to get that oxygen set up for carbon, and oxygen. That's the thing. You can convert oxygen into carbon, so you get free carbon, or you can set up the carbon stands. I tend to think that oxygen is a better return of your investment because one, you're already gonna, you can pull it out of the. You have oxygen for both purposes. So, okay, while we're doing that, it was a ship's research station. Okay, so we have aquajets. I gotta get the thrusters. I gotta get. Yeah. And I want to get the charger. That's why I got this solar mirror unlocked. Aquajets would be helpful. Might as well do that now. Anything else I want to do right this moment? Unlock the cadmium drive. We're going to need to do that at some point. Might as well do it now. And we have a teleport receiver. I want to do the economy scanner. We might be able to find stuff at the... we could pick up stuff at the trade depots. And that would help us also for finding good places to travel to. So I'll do that. And then the last one, the cadmium drive. The Cadbury Bunny, we'll get that taken care of. Okay. I don't have any room right now for that in my inventory, so I'll have to just take out the laser splitter, the photon cameras. We'll probably take down I'll probably undo that one so that I can install the cadmium drive. Okay. Wunderbar! Alright, let's see what we got here. We got our sodium nitrate. Now we can get our large refiner down. Whoop. Look at me when I talk to you. Okay, there we go. Put it over here for right now. Doesn't really matter. We don't really make things pretty just yet. Do we ever? We don't. Okay, we don't have to spend any more carbon on this shit. And then we can also make more shit if we have it. So let's go ahead and get this done first. And then we will work on getting the other one done. So then I have almost 1,000. Good. So I can get another. I can build the oxygen harvest. Well, what is it? You know what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. This thing here, the gas extractor and the supply depot for that. So okay. I gotta get. I'm throwing this stuff in here because I'm not gonna use it for anything else right now. I'm not gonna use that for right now. Might as well not waste our stuff. Repair kits. I'm gonna hold on to those as much as possible. And then we have. Yeah. Someday we're gonna get the nutrient processor, and we are going to start. We will make millions of units just scanning shit with things that are if you don't know, and I've talked about it, I did it during the expedition, the Relics expedition. The nutrient ingester is almost another one of those game-breaking things that people rail me over. But the nutrient ingester, and you make something very simple, like there's some kind of a donut or extra fluffy cream cake, and then that gives you an added like 6,000% buff on your fauna analysis rewards, so that when you go to a planet and you scan animals, you get like millions of units. I get like between 8 and 20 million units, depending on which ones you're getting, depending on the rarity and the size and all that stuff. So I mean, it was just ridiculous amount of money, and I pretty much funded the entire Relics expedition on that basis. But is there anything else around here now that I don't think there? Did we do this? I think I did this. I think I turned this thing on. Yeah, I did, and that found me the. Huh. Well, might as well take it. It keeps resetting these, but it's not resetting what's inside of it. So there's like a little glitch there where you can just keep getting extra rusted metal. Cause that's the third time actually I've opened that crate. That's the third time I've opened those 2 crates. I did it the first time, I did it off camera, and I did it just now. Alright, we have another set of this. Let's get some more nanites in there. Where was it? Oh yeah. Let's do this first. Okay. Now we're not gonna run before we crawl. So I have no idea how we're gonna get the purple systems yet. But alright, so where did we have the oxygen? It was that way, I think. Yeah, so I have to make 5. I have it planned out. It's through that hillside. I built a tunnel. Built a tunnel. So I haven't. This is part, what, 4 at this point? I haven't released part 2 yet. So I'm liable to lose a lot of... I'm probably betting against myself and going to lose horribly. But part 1, when I started recording the second part, there was 244 views. That was dumb. What are you doing? There was 244 views on the first part and 5 likes. Which, again, for me, that's phenomenal. By the time I got done recording part 2, and was starting on part 3, there was 300 and some whatever. And now there's like, I don't know what there's, I have to check while we're running over here. There was almost twice as many likes. 540. I've doubled in the amount of days. In the first 4 days, I've got 540 views and 9 likes on part 1. So obviously somebody wants to watch this, or I've fooled them into thinking they want to watch it. I don't know. One or the other. In any case, thank you tremendously, and we're going to keep playing as long as there's interest in it. Can we get to the 40? Can we get that 40? Can we get that 40? We cannot. Okay. So let's get our gas extractor down. Whoop. And we gotta run this back through the hole. Oh, I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. So I'm actually really, really surprised. 4 days, actually 4.5 days, 540 views. To me, that's pretty damn amazing. For me just starting up a brand new game of No Man's Sky, which I don't know if it's they bought something they didn't think they were buying. They got something, I don't know. Oh, you know what's going to happen? That damn ship's going to be in the way, I bet. Damn ship's going to be in the way. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to get it halfway there. Because I don't want to deal with this having to go back. And that's the one thing I do hate about the base building aspect of this game, is having to set up the stupid wiring where the ship is constantly in the way, even though the ship is nowhere near where I want to set up. It's just annoying. Well, how far have I traveled now? I've been huffing it. 50,000 kilometers. Oh, we've got too long. We've gone too long. Alright, let's get somewhere we can see it. Let's put it right in the middle of so there. So, okay. Because then, you do that shit where you're like, oh, it's too far, or the ship's in the way, and you have to end it, and then you can never find where you started out at. Like, you can never find that connection point where you left off at. And it's just a pain in the buttocks. Because if I have to, and that's the other reason why I want to install the damn auto charger, because I keep having to move the ship around every time I build a base, because the ship's always in the damn way. So I used to think that you wanted to make sure that your base computer was inside of your base, and now I'm thinking you don't want to have it anywhere near your base, because that's where the ship's going to be, and where you're building shit, you don't want to have your ship in the way. Watch, what is it going to tell me that? No, it didn't. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. Luckily, the ship was not in the way, and I'm going to put the. We're going to make some supply depots. We do 20 of these suckers. That'll be good for right now. We may have to add in another. At this point, I don't know. We're going to add in another generator. Are we still good? We are halfway toward needing another generator. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right. Okay, let's hook these two bitches together. What? I thought I hooked it up to the back. Here we go. Hooked it up to the back. Hooked to that side. To that side. Let's go. This is a long way to go for oxygen. Oh, shit. Speaking of. Alright. Whoops. I almost died. like, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna run the whole way. I'm holding my breath. No, not gonna do that. Alright. Let's go. Gotta run all the way back. It's just a long-ass way to go. And unfortunately, most of this video is just going to be me doing this shit. But these are I mean, between the copper, the rusted metal, and oxygen, having those three bases done and set up, that will go us a long ways towards having to just not do, a lot of anything else ever again. Because we need the chromatic metal for stuff, for technology, and for the base computers. We need the rusted metal to make all three of our metal types if we, don't have another one set up. And that's the basis, and I think it's just the metal plating alone I'm going to need for bases, for setting up supplies, resource bases is going to be a lot. God, I was doing, while I was filming, or recording, whatever you want to call it, the New Beginnings, which is just me, no commentary, just playing a brand new, start for like hours on end. The amount of bases it took for me to get set up, and it was like, I think 10 to 12 hours worth of gameplay just to set up all the bases, with all the resources for all of the minerals, all of the gases, all the plants, in order to make the three, the stasis device and the igniters to, make millions of money. Those are like, once you figure out the nutrient ingester, it's like those things they're not even worth it. They really aren't, to build all that stuff. So that's why I'm not sure I'm not going to go to that extent. I'm going to have a base for all of the stuff, but I'm not going to make it extremely, I'm not going to make 10 whoops, hello. Each one was like 10 biodomes each. And then I think the fungal mold was like 15. Star bulbs were like close to 20, I think. And then I had one that was I call it a Echinocactus. I don't know what it's actually called. The cactus flesh. And then Mordite and Facium were one base. So, but I happened to find a lot of those where there were curious deposits. And that's where I would set up. I'd like, find everything together because it was just a lot easier to just have multiple use spaces. It's just a lot of traveling around. So, all right. This is we've got our three bases set up for production. We can have unlimited amount of nanites if we want it. We don't have to spend a lot of carbon on refining. We are in better shape. I think we should do so. While I was out here, might as well just check around. I've already exhausted all these. I dug them up. Yeah, I dug them all up. Okay. We should probably think about maybe going to another system. I only got one other planet here. I've gone all the other planets. That's where Mold 1's at. We've got Icy Planet. There wasn't really much going on there, although I picked up a lot of buried technology and buried caches. The Rusted Metal Prime on that one, and then there's also this Mismagic Planet with... no, I did get all of them all. That's got Ancient Bones and Fungal Mold. That's pretty much it. No pyrite though on any of these. That's nothing. So we need to go to another system probably. Probably about time we do that. We haven't. I mean, I've spent a shit ton of time here, and we really haven't done much. But we have. I don't think it doesn't feel like we have, but we have. Because all of the groundwork is being laid. And now we got our nanites, 800 nanites. Put this back into the... Come on. Let's refine the rest of our... See, yeah, here's the thing. There has to be a way for us to get a freighter. I just don't know how to do it just yet. Because otherwise, what do you use these for? Right? You got salvage frigate modules. What are you going to use with them if you don't have a freighter? So is that an intentional oopsie? We left that in there by accident and didn't take those out, or we just not figured out how to get a freighter just yet? I haven't figured. I mean, I'm sure maybe somebody else out there. I've been doing some searching. I haven't found much on it. But yeah, I would think there's got to be a way to do it. So I just don't know what it is. Is there anything else on the multi-tool we need? Well, we have it. I definitely want to get if I'm going to go taking on some dissonant stuff, or in general taking on different waves of sentinels, I want to get the pulse splitter. I like the pulse splitter a lot, but I want to wait till I get a better multi-tool for that. The optical drill, what's this? Yeah, I don't have enough space, I don't think. This is the only place I have, and I have no new technology to install yet. I could unlock it. I don't know if I really want to. I want to get the nutrient ingester, yeah, sure, and I'm going to and rocket boots for sure. I just don't want to go crazy with this stuff just yet. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we got. We're going to go to a new system. We'll go to a new system and... Oh, wait, can I can't... Oh, while we're here. Like I said, this was heat dispersion, this was damage. I wanted more damage and heat dispersion, I think. So let's store this technology for now. And let's put that there. That's our pulse engine. Where's our hyperdrive? So let's put this there. Oh no, I want to put that there. I need to install... No. Wait, I have the stuff for efficient thrusters? Yeah, 20% loss fuel cost. That's fine. But that's better? What is a solar mirror? How many of these can I make? I don't have enough gold. I bet you don't have enough gold. I have enough. I have gold and silver. I don't have enough for each. Alright. I want to install it. I definitely want to install it.
Technology installed.
Huh? Oh, well, okay, that's not what I wanted to install. I picked the wrong one. Alright, let's hold off a minute for now. It's better. I screwed that up. That's me. That's on me. Typical me. That's just how I play. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go back to the... Yeah. Wow. Okay. Gonna get out of that habit of saying okay every time I start a new thing. But I'll never do it. It'll never happen. Let's go to another system. Explore this planet. What? Explore. I don't have that on my... I don't have that anywhere. Explore nearby planets. Oh, okay. So every time you're on a planet, it tells you explore this planet. When you're in space, explore nearby planets. That's gonna annoy the shit out of me. Can I... Let's... There's... That would give me shit, but I don't really want to deal with that. I don't know. I think we should go somewhere. We don't have any... I bet you we don't have any fuel, do we? We don't have any fuel. Well, bull. Whoa! Saw the inside of the space station. Okay, what do we have? Get that. That. And fuel. Warp cell.
Technology recharge.
Here we go. Let's go. We might as well make our way towards the galactic core. That's where we came from, I think. And we haven't installed the economy scanner, but I don't have enough stuff to install the economy scanner just yet. I don't know why you're telling me who controls the system. They ain't there. Sorry, ain't nobody home. Wee-hoo! Oh, and there's a damn black hole here too. How about that shit? Gotta love it. Okay, so we got... What do we got here? Damn it, cool. Tropical planet, vile brew detected. Ooh, that could be interesting. Let's see here. Got life incompatible. That's just a barren... That's just, you know, low gravity planet. Oh, this looks ew. Tropical planet, star bulb activated, so there's storms. So we get storms crystals from there. That's a desolate planet, another one with hardly any gravity. And this one is fungal mold again. Huh. There's this is a six banger. Okay. Maybe we get some selenium here. Be nice. Gamma root. Got some gamma root. So that's all we got. Well, that's a good one. Get paraffinium set up. Get our gamma root. High sentinel activity, so there's gonna be something big on there. Get uranium from there, I guess. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go at least so we can get to the tell you what we're gonna do. Space station Kadama Delta. Kinda help you. We're gonna land here. And I don't know why I didn't. Okay. It's weird that we came out around the other side. Usually we come out right in front of the damn things. And there's no outlaw stations. I'm guessing there's going to be no outlaw stations. Because there's not going to be anybody to man them. Right? We've got to figure out how to find some transponder, whatever. Because, see if we can figure out how to get some ships. Some, crashed ships. Yeah. Uh-huh. Starship shield module. That's how we're going to find, like I said, that's how we're going to find stuff. Emergency signal scanner. Well, they really want to push you to go use... I've got to have way more... I don't want to do any of that right now. No. They're really pushing you to do that. I'm going to have a lot more banned weapons. What the shit? What can we do with that? It's just highly profitable? Yeah, that's... Really? Purchase is illegal in nearly all galactic trade terminals. Only within outlaw systems. We're not on an outlaw system, though. Huh. Well, let's go on, let's mosey across the way here and see what we can get for that thing. Probably not 220,000. I'm wondering if... Yeah, I mean, that's just how they're going to do it. They're going to put all those things scattered about the regular stations. Alright. Okay. Sell it. 221,000. I mean, not bad. I'm gonna sell it because I don't want to have it on me because I don't have a conflict scanner or a cargo deflectors scanner on it. And is these ones past version 3? That's why I want to get that 3 set up. Okay. So let's, now that we got this, I say, you know what? I'm not going to land on any of the planets here. We know it's there. We can get back to it. We can get back to the station because we're Kodama Delta. But it's Yokohama Hub. I don't know why it said Kodama Delta. Interesting. Yokohama. Yokohama. That should be easy to remember. Let's go ahead and let's go do it. Let's go be a late 70s Disney movie and enter the black hole. Why not? It's a free trip to closer to the center. Woohoo! There's this way of knowing which way the river's flowing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's one of the best scenes that shows the true mad genius that is Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder on the riverboat scene. Anyways, okay. We are Yellow Solazar. Yeah. What do we got? We went 39,000. Meh. Not that great. Toxic planet. We've got plenty of those. Gamma root. We're still in a copper system. This big bitch here with the grassy planet, high sentinel activity. There's going to be gravitina balls or something there that's going to be. Ooh, hello. Temperate planet, activated copper though, so there'll be storms. God, we're not finding what we need. Arid planet. There's a Solanium. All right, that's great. So now we've got all of the covered, all of the plants, which is great. And we could let's see here. We got that. There's one. There's 2, 3. There's one behind it we can't see right now. What are you hiding? What are you hiding from me, universe? What's your story? Glacial planet. Okay. So, I say we go check... Which one should we check out? The temperate planet with the activated copper, which means there's storms. Or the grassy planet, which means there's no storms, but there's high sentinel activity. I vote for here. Get set up a cobalt base. That would be another one good. Alright. And is there water? Or is that just the way that looks? Yeah, there's water. Alright, well, we can... Grassy planet, my ass is full of water! Well, shit. That's why we need the damn... That's why we needed them. Alright, well... Crap. See if we can find land. Give me something. Oh, this is mostly all water. Son of a monkey. Well, we got something going on here. What's that, like... That's interesting. Oh, that's the space station. Like, what the hell is that blocky thing? Alright, we got some land masses here that I think we can work with. Okay, we're good. Good, let's go in there and land. Sizable piece of... No, maybe not. Well, kinda. It's something. We'll take it. Gonna have to do. Yeah, not spectacular. Let's get around just the coastline here. Well, there's something. Probably nothing that we can use. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. We'll take it. Alright. More nanites. Is there a thing around? Usually there's a thing around. There it is. Fill in the hole. We'll have to deal with it later. I'll trip over it. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure what navigation data is going to do for us, other than recall the ship if we have we land somewhere. But yeah. Humidity, lethal humidity outbreaks. We're gonna have those little things where it's like shit flies up at us. There's something. Oh, I didn't actually open a Geknip. What can I use that for? There's nothing I can use that Geknip for except to sell it, or use it, or use something at a monolith of some sort. I think that's the only other purposes for that shit. It's trading otherwise. Okay. Well. It's a lovely planet. We'll see what we can do with it. I mean, I like this. This is a pretty little... Look at it. I mean, it's just... You gotta love the game the way it is now with the water effects and everything. So, we near... Oh, we're near power. We are near... We don't have gas nearby, but that's not a problem, is it? Well, let's see what at least what we have, and then we'll end it there. Because that'll give me my marching orders for next time. Oh, more shit to dig up. Yeah, the first thing I'll do is I'll set up a little base, get my transporter set up so I can get back and forth. And then we will begin to... Oh, it's actually on the island. Ooh, what is it? It's an A-class, too. That's not bad. Whatever it is. Hopefully it's paraffinium or copper. That would be great. Or cobalt. Copper. Okay, whatever. I already have copper set up. So, okay. There we go. I've got a place to set up another base. We'll get that all taken care of, and then we will go from there. I'm not sure what we're doing next yet, but we're gonna install... I think what our next... It's going to be having to set up all the other bases. I got all the planets I want to set up. I got to set up all the bases. It's going to be a little while for me to do that because I want to get up enough stuff to build all of my, things that I want to put in, install and shit. Maybe we can see if we still figure out how to try to find these damn crashed ships and stuff like that anything we can do to find a crashed ship to get a better thing than we have now. I'm not going to find it here because this planet is just all water. So I got some work to do. I'll mark them off and we'll come back later and take care of them. So, all right. Till then, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.